for as the world turns.
Okay, look, you take your shoes off right here. Yep, right here. Okay, all right, Mommy will do it too. Here I go. Now you've seen every inch of the property.
And it's gorgeous. Especially the view from the top of the ridge. It's hardly changed at all.
Hardly changed? What do you mean?
From a century ago. I mean, it's like time stood still or something. I bet some of those same farms were there back then. Maybe even the same people owned them.
That's how it is with the Snyders. They've been picking flowers like these for forever, since Holden's great-great-great-grandfather was there.
Why don't you go put Luke down for a nap, and I'll start lunch and put these in some water.
Oh.
Do you have a vase?
Yeah, plenty of them. I'm glad you're here, Molly.
Me too. You and your big fat mouth, Molly. You nearly blew it. What are you thinking?
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you about this door? Oh, I broke my fingernail. Can I help you?
That's my line. You see, most people don't just come bursting into somebody's house.
This is my daughter's house. I'm Lucinda Walsh.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm Molly, Lily's friend.
Ah, oh, yes. Prison girl. Making herself right at home.
Please be there. Please.
Yeah.
Ryder, finally.
Nick?
I'm in South Beach. I got here yesterday evening. Didn't you get any of my messages?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
got it.
left the number of the motel I was at. How come you didn't call me back? Ryder?
What?
Look, I know you may think I was mad at you and everything, but I'm not anymore. I didn't exactly love getting that goodbye note from you, but I know you thought you were doing the right thing.
Nick, I don't...
Look, we can talk all about it when I get there, okay? Actually, no, forget that. Talking is the last thing I want to do when I see you. But I can be there in 10 minutes tops, okay?
No, I don't think
Look, I'll
it's
see you
such a good
soon.
idea.
And Ryder, I love you.
Bye.
I'm so glad that we could get together at the last minute like this.
Yeah.
Me too. You know, Lily was telling me the new owner had made a lot of changes here. Ah, hi. I see what she means. Look at that outfit.
Doesn't leave a lot to the imagination, does it?
Yeah, well, she's got the body to carry it off. I was here the other day when Jack was interviewing new waitresses. They all look just like that.
Well, Jack, this new manager, called me this morning. Apparently the new owner wants me to redesign the uniforms. Now, if you ask me if he liked my work, why did they get rid of my designs originally? If he doesn't like my work, why does he want to give me a commission again? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense, Barbara. It's all part of my plan. And you're about to take a trip down memory lane. While you're at it, why don't you design some of those lacy seat belts for yourself, because you're in for a bumpy ride.
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by Always, the only maxis with the unique dry weave top sheet. Always.
I was, just choosing a vase to put these flowers in. I mean, Lily asked me to do it.
I think that's the wrong vase. Where is she? Lily!
She went to put Luke down for a nap. She should be down in a minute.
This has been quite a jump up, hasn't it? From a 8x9 cell to this.
A simple room in a boarding house would have been just fine with me, Mrs. Walsh. But the judge wouldn't let me go on bail unless I promised to stay here with Lily.
Such a hardship.
Not at all. It's been really wonderful here. But I don't plan on staying any longer than necessary.
Oh, please. Now, please, don't leave too soon before the hearing. Lily has put up a sizable bond for you.
And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Hello, Mother.
Hey,
Hi.
sweetie. Mm-hmm.
I'll just,
My girl.
go get the salad started.
Okay.
Well,
What were you saying to her when I walked in here?
she's very pretty, but otherwise just what I expected. Better you should ask what she was doing. And why do you leave your handbag around like this, Tom?
Oh, you are unbelievable. You're just saying that because I met her in prison. She has been a good friend to me. We have been through a lot. I trust her. Mother, she saved my life.
What do you really know about this girl?
Plenty.
Have you helped her financially in any other way?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. I'm talking about money. Have you a large sum of money?
No. Why?
You withdrew a sizable amount from your account the other day.
How do you know that?
I know these things. Now, what was it for?
That is none of your business. It's personal.
Nobody coerced you, did they? Nobody made you.
No, of course not. What is... Well, no.
Is Luke? He's all right. He's really upstairs. I mean, you tell me, wouldn't you? You tell me if there was something happened or if someone...
Something, someone, what are you talking about?
Oh, honey, it's just... You won't let me send anyone to help you here. And I just don't like the idea of you and the boy all alone in this big house.
You're not alone. Molly is here. You know, Holden told me that you were acting strange when he saw you. And now you're acting strange with me.
Oh, how extraordinary. I'm concerned about your welfare.
No. That's not it. There's something else. I want to know what it is.
Now, this is Jack, the manager. He's Holden Snyder's cousin from Chicago. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Nice to meet you.
But you're living here in Oakdale now?
Well, I originally came for a visit and stumbled onto this job. Decided to stay on. So, Mrs. Ryan.
It's Ms. Ryan. Oh, Barbara, actually.
Ms. Ryan.
Why don't we go sit down and you join us when you're through?
Okay, fine. See you later.
Barbara, how do you feel about designing some new outfits for us?
Jack, I have to be perfectly honest with you. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I really believe that the uniforms that I designed a while back were quite inspired, unlike what these girls are wearing now.
And I totally agree. But can I be frank? The new owner wants a different look to the place. And, well, he had a friend of his talk him into letting her design the outfits. Well, let's just say they had a lack of communication. Anyway, so we're back to square one. And he doesn't want to mess around this time. He wants a pro, the best.
I'm very flattered. But I can't accept this commission. I can't. I'm just far too busy, and I don't think that he realizes
He's prepared to pay top dollar.
Well, I don't think his idea and my idea of top dollar will coincide.
All I know is he asked me to give you this check. And he hoped to be enough to cover the preliminary sketches.
Well, Barbara, let's see if your ego can resist that kind of money.
Dad, how did you find me here?
I'm a detective, Nikki. How'd you and Janet like the colleges you saw?
I'm sorry that I had to lie to you about where I was going.
No, you didn't have to lie. You chose
No,
to
I
lie,
had
Nick.
to lie, Dad. If I were to really tell you where I was going, then you would have tried to stop me.
With good reason.
And that's exactly what you're doing here now, and you can forget it. I am 18 years old. You have no more say over my life, Dad. I am an adult.
Well, adults usually sit down and discuss their problems. Shall we give that a try, Nick? Adults also don't lie to each other and run away in the middle of the night.
Yeah, well, adults don't ignore their kids when they need to talk. Adults don't exactly forget about their daughter's birthdays, now do they?
Nikki, I had an emergency, a hostage situation. I explained that to you. I apologized. I thought you understood.
Don't understand. It just seems to me that if a person really matters to someone, and they make time for that person no matter what, whether it's an adult, whether it's a kid, Dad, people make sacrifices. You keep telling me you care about me, but you just want to deal with me as little as possible. You don't even know what I'm going to do with my life.
Just not true, Nick, but I'd know more about you if you'd talk to me.
Well,
honey.
if you listen to me every once in a while, then maybe I would talk, Dad. Ryder listens. Ryder gives me his time, and Ryder truly cares about how I feel. And now that I'm 18, and I can choose where to live, I want to live down here with him, and there is nothing that you can do to stop me.
Now, you are the new owner's first choice, but if for any reason you can't do it, he said there's a designer in Paris who is interested.
You know, Jack, I think that I might be able to find the time to work off some preliminary sketches.
Oh, great. Great. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are some customers I have to see.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I think I need to get my eyes checked. Would someone read this out loud for me?
Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's outrageous.
Oh,
stop it.
I think I may be ill. Huh. See, what did I tell you? I mean, I can predict her every move. Must be all those years of nuptial bliss. Oh, now this lady's another story. She's full of surprises.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's just wonderful to see you. I'm so glad you're all right. What an ordeal you went through.
Oh, say, you know, our family is so grateful to you for what you did for Margot.
Well, without Margot, I wouldn't be alive today, so... Tell me, darling, while you were in Europe, did you happen to run into my wayward son, Scott?
No.
Oh. Now, would you all please excuse me? I'd leave you to have a word with the manager. Of course, sir. Come back and join us later if you like.
Thanks. Maybe some other time.
Okay.
Ah, well, Kirk certainly put her through the mill, didn't he? Mm-hmm. And can you imagine what it would be like to have your own husband threaten to take your life?
imagine it. I've lived it.
Been there.
Ah, you too. Well, all I can say is that it's in the past. And thank God.
Well, that's just what you think, Barbara. You and another unsuspecting lady are in for quite a treat.
Another lady? Who might that be?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's beautiful. No, just keep me in touch. Okay, thanks. Emily? Hi. Hi, yourself. Just give me 1 second here, Mom. Wait. Excellent. Ah, excellent.
I was a little concerned when you didn't come home last night.
Oh, sorry. I ended up having to put the paper to bed, and it was really late, so I ended up crashing on the couch, if you can believe it.
Well, I wish you would have called me at least so I wouldn't worry.
You know, I thought about it, and then a problem came up and I got sidetracked. I'm sorry, but I am an adult, Mom.
A problem?
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with this?
No. Why?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe, you know, he might have complained. Councilman Warren or his lawyer might have complained. I mean, it's not exactly a flattering portrait of the guy.
No, but every word of it's true.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Are you absolutely sure about that?
Guess what, Mom? My circulation's gone up by 4% this week. Isn't that great?
Wow.
Well, I realize 4% doesn't sound like a lot to you, but for a paper this size in 1 week, it's awesome. I mean, it's incredible.
It's awesome what you're saying about Councilman Warren. I mean, intimating that the guy had an extramarital affair with a topless dancer. That is so awesome that it might even qualify as slander.
Well, for your information, my reporter has 3 independent sources to corroborate it.
3 guys hanging out in the topless bar, right? Well, even if it is true, is it relevant? Does it have any bearing on how the guy does his job?
He's an elected official. Elected officials should expect public scrutiny.
Oh, but
But what?
I mean, has he ever done anything to you?
No, nothing.
Then why are you trying to ruin him?
I'm not trying to ruin him. I'm just doing my job. It's about time someone has exposed the hypocrisy of the movers and shakers of this town.
But these people you're attacking, you think these movers and shakers are going to take this stuff lying down?
What are you going to do, sue me? Well,
Yes.
let 'em.
But, honey, that's not the point. The point is this isn't journalism. This is
A rampage of personal attacks. This is garbage. And what about the lies that were printed about me? Huh? That wasn't garbage? When I was involved with Paul and with Brock, those people couldn't wait to believe the worst about me. To see me humiliated and degraded.
And this is payback time?
I have a public trust to uphold. That's all I'm doing. That's all the citizens of Oakdale did for me. So if I happen to rub someone the wrong way, that's just too damn bad. Because I'm on a roll, Mother, and I'm not backing down. Not for you, not for anyone.
Reason.
And what reason would that be?
I have no idea, but I intend to find out.
Where's Ryder staying down here?
Motel?
Oh, motel. The Flamingo Paradise. Does he have a job?
Yeah.
You sure he makes enough to support the two of you?
Well, that doesn't matter, because I'm going to get a job soon, too.
Doing what?
I don't know, Dad. I'll find something.
With no high school diploma and no skills. That should be pretty interesting.
I don't want to hear this. This is so typical of you. You were always telling me what I can't do instead of what I can.
Nikki, I am just trying to give you a little dose of reality. Nikki, let me ask you a question. If Ryder wants to have a serious relationship with you, why did he leave Oakdale? He knows how important it is you finish high school.
Yes, he does, but you made it impossible for him to stay there.
So he left Oakdale because of me?
Yes!
Despite the fact that he knew it wasn't in your best interest. Nikki, didn't you just tell me that part of loving someone is being willing to make sacrifices for them? It sounds to me, honey, like you're making all the sacrifices. Ryder's doing whatever the hell he pleases.
No, it's not like that. You don't understand. You will never understand.
I understand more than you think, Nikki. I understand that you love him. I understand that he is your first love. And it's the strongest, most overpowering feeling that you've ever known. And I understand that you're sure that it will last forever. Odds are it won't. It won't, because while you feel that you're finally 18, the fact is, you're just 18. You have a whole lifetime in front of you. And that lifetime is going to be filled with many true loves. And I'm sorry to say, probably almost as many disappointments. But one lucky day, some young man will come along, Nikki, who will really be willing to put your needs first. And when he does, I will approve of that man 100%. I will approve of that young man because he will be worthy of you. I love you, Nikki.
And trust me.
Even if I'm sure that you're making a big mistake.
Even if it is, and I know that it is not, it's my mistake to make, and that's what being an adult is all about.
Is there anything that I can say that'll make you change your mind on this?
No. But there is one thing that you can do.
Name it.
Give me your blessing. Dad, I don't want your money. I don't want
Nikki,
it.
if you won't take my advice, at least take this. When you're ready to come home, you call me. Anytime, day or night. Or you call me just to talk if you want. Make sure you send me the address and phone number of where they'll be staying, okay?
I gotta go because Ryder's waiting, but take care of yourself.
Mickey. How was it? Is he all right?
He's fine. You have to relax. He just wanted his teddy bear. He got his teddy bear, and he's just fine.
Quick
He went right back to
fix.
sleep.
Wouldn't it be great if that would do for all of us?
What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing, darling, nothing. Nothing's going. You know, I'm impossible. I'm impossible because I love you so much, all right? Something happened to that little boy. I don't know what I do, or you.
What are you talking about? Oh, is this about Molly? Can you just give her a chance?
No, darling, this isn't about Molly.
Then what are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm just in a mood. I'm in a mood, all right? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave you to have luck.
This is an 11 News special report.
Hi, everyone. I'm Renee Seiler in the Channel 11 newsroom. We want to continue the story that Christy O'Connor told you about just a few moments ago. A TWA plane, a DC-9, on its way to St. Louis from Austin, has made an emergency landing in Dallas. This is a live picture from our Skycam. Our Sky-Eye helicopter is hovering over and showing you this picture of this TWA plane. There was a report of a bomb threat. We don't know if that was on the plane or what, but there were 45 passengers on board, 5 crew members. They are now, apparently, everyone is off the plane and having been taken to the terminal. They are planning on bringing out bomb-sniffing dogs to try and figure out what's happening with this plane. Again, a DC-9 that was headed to St. Louis from Austin made an emergency landing at DFW after a report of a bomb threat. 45 passengers on board. This was flight number 558 was the flight number, and again, it looks as though we've got some emergency crews out there right now, and it is our understanding at this point that all the passengers, again, are off of the plane and crew are off of the plane. We are continuing to monitor the situation, and we'll have more for you as the story develops throughout the afternoon. I'm Renee Seiler in the Channel 11 newsroom.
This was an 11 News special report.
100% natural blend of 14 tasty herbs and spices. But you won't find one grain of salt, just really great flavor. So look out for that hidden sodium and look for salt-free Mrs. Dash. It's America's favorite salt-free blend.
We asked people to guess the name of this delicious cereal from Kellogg's.
Fabulous Almond Crunchies. I got it. Wacky Almond Raisin Fest.
Surprisingly, no one guessed Healthy Choice.
I love this stuff.
Healthy Choice Almond Crunch with raisins. Crisp almonds, raisins, brown sugar, and crunchy cinnamony flakes. Healthy Choice cereal from Kellogg's. Try it and see what you'd call it.
Healthy choice. Fine. It really doesn't matter what it's called. The taste will sell it.
Ma, you know how precious sleep is. A store brand? Ma, get Unisom. It's not habit forming. It's your sleep, Ma. Unisom's worth it. So are you.
Eternity. Calvin Klein.
Eternity Body Mist, a timeless aura for the entire body. Yours for a suggested price of $45.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
I'm sorry my mother talked to you that way. She's just, well, that's just the way she is.
She's suspicious of me. I don't blame her. I'd feel the same way if I was in her shoes.
She won't be like that for long. Once she gets to know you, she'll find out you're a good person.
That may not happen, Lily.
Yes, it will. My mother's a fighter. You're a fighter. She'll respect you for that.
No, what I mean is there may not be time for me and your mom to get to know each other. I made a decision. When Jessica gets me off, if Jessica gets me off, I'm gonna leave town.
Why?
Because it's silly for me to be sticking around here. Everything is stacked against me here.
Like what?
For one thing, I'm gonna be an ex-con.
No, you're gonna be somebody wrongly accused and released. And you're going to be the same person, that person, wherever you go.
I know that. It's just, I can't explain it. I have memories here that I have to get away from. Far away from.
Do these memories have anything to do with that guy that you were in love with? Molly, if you think you feel this way about him, something strong, don't you feel you owe it to yourself to track him down? I mean, isn't that why you came back here in the first place?
You don't understand.
Well, then explain it to me. I mean, come on, Molly. After everything we've been through together, don't you know by now that you can tell me anything?
Lisa, I hate to say this for your sake, but the food here is as good as ever.
Well, Jack told me the new owner decided to keep the chef.
Who is this new owner, anyway? What's his name?
I don't know. I bet it's on your check.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, I bet you're right. I'm so bowled over by the amount, I didn't even look.
No. It's signed by Jack Snyder.
Oh, Keystone Entertainments. I never heard of him. You?
No, I haven't. I could have David run a corporate search.
David?
Yeah, David Allen. You know, I've become rather friendly with him.
And just how friendly is that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are so bad. It's so good to have you back with us again. Isn't she awful? Did you hear what she said?
Mean as ever.
Yeah. Barbara, did you hear? Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about this owner and why he didn't contact me personally.
All in good time, Barbara. All in good time.
Why won't you tell me how to get in touch with Mr. James?
Why are you so interested in him?
The last time I saw him, he gave me an investment tip, and the stock did very well. I'd like to say thank you.
I'll tell him for you.
So, you do know how to get in touch with him?
Look, Sam, how would you feel if I gave your number to another customer without your permission? I've got to be discreet. That's part of my job, okay?
Okay. So why don't you call Mr. James and ask him to get in touch with me?
Sorry, best I can do is pass on your message to him. Truth is, I don't have his number either. At least not yet.
I want the photo, Randy. I don't care if you have to beg, borrow, and steal to get it. Just get it. Oh, the madhouse. Now, where were we?
You were telling me you were going to be less zealous in your editorial approach and more respectful of people's privacy?
It's really funny. I don't remember that part.
Ah, I didn't think you
I remember you saying something about how you were so busy, you had so much to do that you had to leave. Because I have a lot of work to do, Mom, and honestly, you are not helping me out here.
How many cups of coffee have you had today?
Cups? Tripods? That was a joke. I'm teasing, Mother. Would you... Look, I love you, and thank you for coming to see me, but I gotta have you leave, Mom. I gotta go.
Oh, come on.
Go.
Take a break. Have lunch with me.
I don't have time to take a break,
But
Mom.
then have dinner. You have to eat sometime.
Okay, you know what? I'll call you. Here.
Okay, well, can I take this?
You know what? Fight yourself. I need to,
I just got
up our circulation, Mother. A rampage of personal attacks. Well, you certainly know how to coin a phrase, Mother. Maybe it runs in the family.
Emily, set down that ridiculous rag that you're calling a newspaper and look me in the eye.
Jealousy doesn't become you, Lucinda. What do you want?
I want my paper back, and I want it right now.
You're gonna take the paper away from me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't suppose you care to tell me how you intend to do that?
Just the way you took it from me, by any underhanded means necessary.
No, I got this paper fair and square, and I've got a contract that proves it.
Ah, the contract isn't worth the paper it's printed on.
Really? I think you'd have a hard time finding a judge who would agree with you.
I can find a judge when I tell him about the gun that was pointed at my head, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to go that route. For Samantha's sake.
Oh, right, Sam. Oh, poor Sam. She's such an innocent.
Okay. How much, Emily? You haven't run it into the ground, and I'm willing and I wish to buy it back.
You gotta be kidding me. Forget it.
Profit. Pure profit. You're a businesswoman, Emily.
If I wanted to sell the City Times, I would have taken an offer I received the other day. And who knows? Maybe I still will.
Who made the offer?
It's none of your business.
Oh, it's very much my business.
Really? How do you figure?
Because if the prospective buyer is who I think it is, you'd be selling this paper to the devil himself.
Hold me, okay? Just hold me.
Nick, no, this is no good. When your dad figures out that you ran away from home...
He already knows. He followed me.
What?
But everything's okay, okay? We talked it out. He's not going to interfere anymore. Everything's cool.
So what, he changed his mind about us? He approves?
No. No, but he understands that I'm 18 and that he can't do anything to stop me.
Nick, I told you not to follow me down here.
Ryder, it's gonna be so cool here. We can do anything we want. We can do anything we want.
No, look, you're not hearing me, all right? I'm trying to tell you that I need some space.
Yeah, and I need mine too, and we have always given that to each other, haven't we?
Me being down here on my own the last week, it made me remember why I left home in the first place. I wanted to explore the world, Nikki, without having to answer to anyone. I still feel that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if I wanted to be with a girl, it would be with somebody older. Somebody who's got her own life, who doesn't need me so damn much.
You don't mean that. Not after.
No, I meant everything that I said. At the time. But I gotta wipe the slate clean, Nick. I gotta move forward. I mean, you and me together, it's like moving backwards. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
Oh. No, you don't. You don't. You're doing what you did when my dad tried to interfere and you told me you didn't want to have anything to do with me anymore. You're doing what you did when you gave me that goodbye note.
I'm just trying to be honest.
No, you're trying to protect me. And I think that's incredibly sweet. But I don't need you to protect me anymore. All I need you to do is love me, okay? Now, why don't we go in that room? Let me show you how much I missed you.
So I'd be selling the paper to the devil himself. Oh, that would be poetic justice, considering I got it from a witch in the first place.
Emily, did you see him? This man who made the offer, did you sit down with him?
I was contacted by a third party and rejected the offer out of hand, just like I'm rejecting yours right now.
You didn't sell. You haven't sold. I can find that out.
No, I told you I didn't.
Don't play games with me.
Why would I lie to you? It's me you're talking to. If I sold, I'd be rubbing in your face right now.
Maybe you would prefer me to be kept in the dark so that he could run the thing anonymously while you front for him.
Why would anyone want to own a newspaper anonymously? Half the fun is being able to take credit for what you print.
Is that what you're having here? You're having fun? Do you feel that you have real power in this town?
I know I do.
You know nothing. You are completely unaware of the forces that are surrounding you.
What forces? What are you talking about?
You be vigilant. You pay attention to things around here. If things look too good to be true, it's because they are. And don't you sell. If he contacts you again, you get in touch with me. I match the price, all right? Don't you give it up. You could do far worse.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, Lucinda, come back here. What are you... What is she trying to tell me?
No. No, how could you, Ryder?
I tried to tell you.
After everything we've said, after everything
meant to hurt you. She's gone. Thanks, Sherry.
She hurt you?
Not half as much as I hurt her.
Well, that was the point, wasn't it? You want to talk? I'll be on the desk till 5. You really love that girl, don't you, Ryder?
And more than she'll ever know.
From what you told me, it sounds like you and this guy had something special.
That was a very long time ago.
Molly, if love is true and honest, it lasts forever. I mean, I know that's true. I know it can. And look at Holden and me.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you've secretly been reading my romance novels.
Have not?
Have to. Admit it. You're worse than I am about believing all this stuff about how true love can stand the test of time.
It does. That's what makes it true.
In books, sure. But real life is different. In real life, circumstances change. Things happen that make people drift apart. They may not want to, but they do. Once that happens, you can't ever go back.
How do you know that if you don't find him? Don't you just want to find him?
And say what? Hey, long time no see.
Now, that's a start.
Oh, I've been in prison, but you see, I was innocent. Oh, I know, everybody says that. But for me, oh, it's really true.
It is true.
Oh, and then he's going to take me in his arms, and he's going to let me back into his life and hug me and say, oh, we can pick up right where we left off. We'll just act like nothing ever happened and live happily ever after.
I'm not saying that. I don't know. I mean, you may be disappointed, but don't you want to find out? Aren't you a little... I'm curious, aren't you? I know you are.
You're not going to let up, are you?
No.
Then I guess I don't have a choice. It's time to, tell you the truth.
To catch a quick minute with Mr. Snyder, and then I will catch up with you.
No, while you're at it, find out who the new owner is.
You bet I will.
Yeah, now we're going to go talk with Sam, then we can all leave together, all right?
Okay.
So, Jack, you have all my numbers, and I assume I will be speaking to the owner very soon. I never caught his name.
Well, he prefers to remain anonymous.
Oh, I see. So when I speak to him on the phone, I'll call him Mr. Anonymous?
Oh, you won't speak to him. I'm his representative in everything having to do with the club. You'll be dealing with me.
Okay, fine, but I do need to know his ideas, some kind of a concept I can use as a springboard.
He said it's entirely up to you. Let your imagination run free. He doesn't want to hinder you in any way.
I've been waiting my entire professional career to hear a client utter those words. None ever has.
Consider this a first. Falcon Club. I have to take this. Do you mind?
Oh, of course not.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Keep in touch. Your ex said yes to the job.
I heard.
And Samantha Markham. She keeps asking for Mr. James.
Well, Mr. James is going to be more than happy to accommodate Miss Samantha Markham. All in all, I can say it's been a very productive day.
Nick, what happened?
Daddy.
The truth is...
What?
I know for a fact this guy doesn't want to see me anymore, so can we just leave it at that?
How do you know that if you haven't seen him?
Because I know, okay? Because I saw him already.
What? Here in town? When?
When I first got here. Before they locked me up.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it's easier to kid myself. Just to keep on pretending. All those months that I was in prison, I needed something to hang on to. I needed something to believe in.
Did you talk to him?
No.
Why?
Because there was no point. He's with someone else, Lily. I saw it with my own eyes. He's in love with someone else. Okay? And I have to accept that. I have to.